Happy New Year, y'all. This
New Year,
is
man.
we in 2026. We out here watching our favorite team do some crazy things on the court, do some awful things on the court. From good to bad, but we still here. We rocking with the orange and blue. We true to the orange and blue forever and ever. My boy Steve, the belated boy. He a January baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How was it, man?
It's cool. I went to Atlantic City, my annual Atlantic City trip. Had dinner, walked around a little. Simple. Ain't do nothing much, man. Trey now, and I'm blessed to be here, bro.
Nah, bless.
Hell yeah.
Getting older and better.
Hell yeah, man.
And wavier. But speaking about our orange and blue, last time we left you guys, I think they were playing Toronto to get to Vegas. They ended up winning that game. Went to Vegas. They ended up winning the whole tournament. So the Knicks are the 2026 NBA Cup champions.
Mm-hmm.
They actually won something in the NBA.
Something to celebrate, nothing to celebrate. An accomplishment that I'm sure they wanted to check off the box as the year progressed, and they completed that mission. But we have a long ways to go. We know what the real objective is, and that's winning an NBA championship, especially this year with how the East is set up. It's up for grabs for anybody. So it was great winning the cup. It was great team camaraderie. How they beat a team like the Spurs, how tough the Spurs are, because the Spurs gave it their all. And the Knicks came out on top, and since then,
before we get to the den, let's talk about the decision that's kind of like split Knicks fandom. So Mike Brown, before the NBA Cup championship, he told the troops that if they had won the championship, that a banner will be hung. I don't know if that was a big motivating point. It could be like a carrot on the stick type of thing. You know what I mean? But basically it showed like your accomplishments would be proudly displayed. So after the Knicks won, there came word from the front office and the owner that they did not want to hang the banner.
Right.
So I wanted to ask you your opinion on it. Because my opinion is like, I feel they should, but I don't know how you feel about this banner.
I didn't think
debate.
I didn't think it was that much of a big deal. Like, obviously we know the NBA Cup isn't an NBA championship. It's a tournament played in the NBA season. Mm-hmm. But I feel we could have hung it up. I didn't understand this whole we're going for a better mission, and it's okay to acknowledge your accomplishment.
Yeah, the small wins.
It happened this year.
Especially from a franchise that has not been winning.
Right. You couldn't hang one last year because you lost. So why not hang it up? I didn't see the big deal, but if they didn't want to hang it up for whatever reason, their eyes is on a real prize, then, more power to them. But yeah, I was 50. I didn't care about it. They won it. You can always go back in history and check to see who won that cup for this year. So, yeah.
Now I feel you. I feel like they should have hung it up just because I felt like it would have been like the first step of like the rebirth of the organization. Like we've touched on numerous episodes in the past. This used to be a laughingstock franchise. People still want us to be a laughingstock, but they are actually winning. So I thought because the Lakers won it, they were the first champions, right? The Lakers have 16, 18 banners, whatever. They still hung up the NBA Cup. So I don't know, if the Lakers could do it, the team with 2 titles and none since 1970s could do it. That was my point of thinking. Just be a part of the NBA family or whatever. Because it goes to show after they lost the cup, they've been getting unfairly refed in games. I don't know if that's influence of the head honcho Silva, but that's just something I felt like was an unnecessary target because they were going to get clowned either way. They were going to get clowned for putting it up, and they were going to get clowned for not putting it up. So there was really no
way to win.
Yeah, but it is what it is. It's past spilt. It's already passed. There's more regular season games ahead. There's playoff games ahead. The real prize, the bigger prize is ahead. So hopefully that gets them in the mindset of going out there and achieving that. But after the NBA Cup, it was a house of horrors. We seen lackadaisical play. We seen no defense. Even though Steven's a big fan, I'm a big fan of him. Brunson was doing a lot more ISOing after Vegas.
Rightfully so. Rightfully so. I will never. Couldn't he always move the ball? Yeah, but we're not getting into that. Go ahead, continue.
No, but I'm just saying, like, it just showed, like, it seemed like after they had, like, a little hangover after, like, that semi-big win in the regular season. So, people was ready to, like, start firing people. People wanted Mike Brown fired.
That was a little excessive. I was like, all right, come on. And hire who? It doesn't work like that, you know. But people just talk. So.
Yeah, Knicks fans were like, Knicks fans want to Nick. Like, they just say some outlandish thing. So, we all saw, I think it was the Pacers game, there was a kind of low flat. But then the Spurs game, I don't know how Julian Champagny, former Locklandite, just
torched us. This is so long ago. I'm sorry, guys, we're reporting on this late, but we're just giving a recap. But I think was it 8 3-pointers?
I think 11.
Yeah, it was some outlandish number of threes. I think last year against the Spurs, we played against he has a foreign name.
Oh yeah, he was cooking us that game.
He had like same thing. It's like they went to the Alamo and
somebody on the Spurs, if they play in the Knicks, just won't miss.
Yeah, bro. And you know, it wasn't just that game. It went on to who else did we play during that stretch where we
DeMar DeRozan got high?
We lost to, we went to the Kings. Yeah, we were in Sacramento. That whole road trip was just atrocious, man. It's just atrocious. It was bad basketball all around, you know. I think it was good and bad that happened. It allowed the Knicks to like reassess a lot of things. They won the cup, and I think they got blindsided, and they got too, I don't want to say pompous, but I think they lost sight of the objective.
They got a little achievement.
They got lackadaisical.
Lost a little focus.
And yeah, you saw it, the lack of focus. So I'm glad they're back on track now because that losing stretch was nothing to laugh about. I was irate after almost every game. Like, that's bad basketball again, bro.
I think the Hawks game, homeboy hit us up too. Like the center, he was bombing threes.
From who? From where?
The Hawks. I forgot his name.
The Hawks, the center. Oh, Okongwu.
Yeah,
he just got a dental fracture yesterday, like a face fracture.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, Jaylen Brown gave him my elbow. Shit was leaking.
That's one thing. I don't fuck around with my teeth. That's like one of.
Yeah, bro, that shit crazy. I'll show you after. But yeah, he torched us. He went for 30 points that game. It was just a bad stretch of basketball. Like, the inconsistency, the missed shots, the lack of execution, the lack of effort, like just a multitude of things. Not blaming one person,
The collective effort.
Yeah, it made them reassess a lot of things. And here we are, January 29th, trade deadline next week, February 5th, 3:00. So will we have the same team we currently have? I don't want to get ahead of the topics, but again, yeah, will we have the same team we currently have come post February 5th? Right. I don't think we'll see you.
Nah, Leon Rose and them, they always make a move.
Right.
There hasn't been one trade deadline that they haven't like at least got some play in here before the playoffs.
Right. So I don't think we'll see you, Baselli. I don't know if Pacome Dadier will be here anymore. Tyler Kolek,
Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson, Deuce McBride. Dare I say it, guys? Mikal Bridges. Dare I say it, guys? Karl Anthony Towns. Will they be here post February 5th? And I don't think so. I think there's a short window for the Knicks to win now. I think we have to go all in. I think if we have a shot to get the Greek, you go get him. This is not, I need people to understand this is not going after Melo. This is not the same thing. Will we lose a player or two that you may have wanted to see how he would have ended up here? Yeah. But this is for Giannis Antetokounmpo. I need people to understand who this is. This is a top 3 player in the league who can get us to the finals. My only worry with Giannis is he's getting to the second tier of his career.
Yeah, he's coming out of that first prom.
Correct. So how does his game translate?
And I think that's another thing.
Will he still be able to go end to end, play with that physicality, brute force, night in, night out as he gets older? Which makes him
the difference maker that he is.
Yeah, you already have 3 calf strains. You know, I think it was 2 calf strains since the season started. You know, we have to be wary of it because after a calf strain, next God forbid, an Achilles tear. So you want to be wary of it. But again, calf strain, you know, do you want to continue to see Cat? Do you want to continue to see the inconsistency from Mikal Bridges? We got to move on. The time is now. Let's go get him, in my opinion. You know, I think that losing streak opened a lot of eyes. It opened a lot of flaws in Cat's game. I think he's a major contributor to why we're losing. He's our second highest paid player on the team, if not highest paid player, getting $50 million a year, and the stats and the eye test don't match the production of his salary, and it's
a big salary
we have, and it's small window. We have a small window to do this, and if any year we go do this, you do it now because of how the East is. You have Detroit on the up and coming. You have Cleveland on the up and coming. You don't know what can happen with Orlando.
Celtics always going to be there.
Boston. So
Miami's always going to be there.
Okay. Those 4 I just named it's up for grabs. And if I'm being fair, the bias aside, and with the current roster constructed, I don't feel like we're going to be able to win and go for it all. You have to ask yourself, will this roster beat the Spurs in a 7-game series? Will this roster beat OKC in a 7-game series? Will this roster beat Jokic and the Nuggets in a 7-game series? You have to ask yourself that. I'd rather go to war with Giannis, a player who's going to play hard on every end, on every play. Mm-hmm. Cat don't give me that. I've seen enough. I'm not trying to jump ahead of myself. And he's mentally checked out. It's time to go. For what we're paying him, it doesn't correlate, bro. He's not fitting the system with Mike Brown. I see who else is fitting the system. Everybody else got a new coach too, bro. It's working for Brunson. It's working for McBride. It's working for Hart. Hart was lost in the beginning of the season. He found his way.
He turned it around.
It's called being a professional athlete, bro. He don't adjust, and we're going to see the same thing night in, night out. You're looking at the ref here. You're clinging onto somebody's arm, offensive foul. You're flailing to the floor. You're taking bad shots. It's the same episode every night. I'm good. Send me Giannis.
We'll put that on
Question is, do teams want Cat? I don't know if teams want Cat. And that's what's the scary part. I'm sure they'll find a destination for him if possible.
I think a few teams will want Cat.
But yeah, bro. I just want the guy.
I wouldn't say more than 7 teams will want him.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just saying, but there's
he still has use. I'm not saying he's a bum. I never used that word, but
I always told you, even on text messages, I do feel like if there's a mega team, 3-team, 4-team deal, I feel like the Phoenix Suns will be the partner for Cat because of his relationship with Devin Booker.
There's definitely going to be a 3-team deal. It's not going to be Knicks straight up with the Bucks.
It might be even 4 or 5-team deal.
Correct. There's going to be it's a complicated trade, but we also need Greek to say where he wants to go. I don't know what's happening behind closed doors. We don't know. We all go from
Last
sources.
Time I saw him, before I came to the stew, I think he said his camp leaked that he'll be happy in Miami and sign the extension.
We don't know what's gonna happen, So if we have the chance to go get him, go get him. I think if you pair Brunson, Drew Holiday at the 2, OG at the 3, let him play his natural position so he's not out of position anymore. Giannis at the 4, Mitch at the 5.
I would like that.
Find a way to maybe get Ives Misi, Puerto Rican cat. Alvarado, add that. We may lose Deuce McBride, but off the bench, now you're talking about Alvarado, Ives Misi, and Josh Hart. Mm-hmm. So, that's a good 3 to come off the bench, and then we figure out the rest from there. But that's probably the rotation. We may lose Kolik, Dadier, Yabusele, get out of here. We figure it out, and we go for it all. But we can't waste time anymore with Cat. He doesn't give us the production. If you didn't watch the Toronto game, you'll see that he had 22 rebounds.
And like 8-9 points.
Yeah, but he didn't take a shot attempt in the whole first quarter. Like, that's unacceptable, bro, especially with the matchup he was matched up against. Like, this is what we can't have. Giannis would have had a field day with old boy. Mm-hmm. So, you know, we have to, I think Leon Rose will do what he feels is best for the organization.
What's best for business.
Yeah, but I think if they have a chance to get Giannis and his mutual interests, I think Knicks going for it. And I think we should go for it. Enough is enough. Mikal got to go. Too inconsistent. I'm good on the baseline fadeaways. I'm good on all he cares about is this Iron Man run. You know, it's a reason he doesn't fall to the ground. He doesn't put his shoulder down going through screens unless he wants to. Last night he played for his job. Yeah, you know, last night against the Raptors,
he didn't play for his job. He played for his space in the city.
Yeah,
his
man.
Place. He didn't want to leave.
Bro, yeah, bro. So we got no time for it. Talking about now I'm coachable. I don't think I was coachable. So what were you doing before, bro?
Yeah.
Like wasting time. I got no time for that. But you want to celebrate after every play. You got a nosebleed, right? Go check your nosebleed in Portland, nigga. I got no time for it no more, bro. I want winners. I want dogs. We got no dogs. Nigga, Draymond Green took Cat down from the floor, grabbed his ankles.
Yeah, that was like some Embiid shit.
Nobody did nothing. Nothing. And you know what every team is saying now? Oh, these niggas pussy. Rightfully so. If I seen you do that to Everett, guess what I'm going to do to Everett next game? I'm going to go for his ankles too. I'm going to fuck with this nigga because Everett not going to do nothing. But you got to think about it.
Now we're going to set that up.
If teams is watching, you got to imagine if Detroit is in the crib, they watching the game, and they see this, they niggas doing it together. Oh yeah, we got him on February. We got this nigga. And his head already, it's over.
Yeah, they got the mental game.
You got no time for that. You want teams to come in knowing they playing the Knicks, they getting a gritty team. It's not going to be easy, but it's not like that right now. You know, so
the defense has improved a little bit.
Yeah, as of late,
but I think that was my thing too.
People jobs on the line.
Nah, because even when they were winning in the beginning of the season, they weren't playing no defense.
Yeah, same thing.
They were outscoring people, but they weren't playing
Whose
any
fault was
defense.
that?
Cat.
Okay. Get him the fuck out of here.
It was a team effort. They were not playing defense, but hopefully they got to get that. They definitely have to get the defense solved before June, because if they're not playing defense, they're not going anywhere.
You got to get that. The names I said, Drew Holiday. We've all seen the rumors. We all seen the mock trades. He's 35 years old. Let's get his age correct. He's 35 years old currently. I remember he was on the Sixers. He's on a hefty contract right now. That's my only con with him. But I will take him. If we could get forced.
Do you know how many years is left on the contract?
I think it's like 2 years. 2 years.
Well, that's not bad, because it'll be this year and next year it'll be an expiring. Or is it 2 years after this year?
I think it's 2 years. I got to check.
Is it this year and 2 years or just 2 years?
I don't know.
But if it's 2 years, like I said, it'll be this year and next year. So
he'll squeeze the juice out of him, but he'll give us good minutes, like consistent minutes. Mm-hmm. The problem with the Knicks, they don't play the full game. That's the problem with Cat. He doesn't play the full game. He'll mentally check out. He'll come out the game because he has 2 offensive fouls. Then he'll come back in the second half, give us like a good quarter, and then he'll be mediocre in the fourth quarter. And then we'll talk about his bad play in the first half and how he it's the same thing. We can't have that. We need players that play hard every play, every possession, for 48 minutes. Like, that's how you're gonna win. And if we don't have that night in, night is, we're human. There's gonna be games the Knicks don't want to play. Cool.
Yeah, some days you're gonna.
But from what I've been watching, bro, it's just, this is not good basketball. This is not championship level basketball. Look at what we're speaking about. You know, like, every team are gonna have their weaknesses, but we're talking about effort. And you're still wondering. We arguably second best player on our team doesn't know his fit, and we're about to be in February. That's a problem. What championship are we winning with that? Again, he has to go. Yeah, you are a a liability for what you get paid on this team. Or he gives empty stats. He's very similar to Julius Randle. Empty stats. If you didn't watch the game and you look at the stats, you'll
like 20 and 10.
Yeah, but he had a good game. But how did he?
Not yet, because Randle be putting up like diet LeBron numbers.
But Randle will turn the ball over trying to go to the basket, giving effort. He'll turn the ball over and then run back down hard. You know, he has mentally checked out moments, but he plays hard and he don't let nobody bully him. Mm-hmm. Towns, on the other hand, you get All you got to do is get a little physical with him. The ref don't give him a call. You got him. He's checked out.
And I would say, I think that was my main. I couldn't really articulate it at the time, but I think that's why when the trade happened, I didn't really feel so good about it.
Question mark for question mark.
Nah, because now in hindsight, we definitely traded our toughness for Cat. And he's not a tough.
Yeah, we've lost our identity. I watch a whole bunch of Knicks podcasts, Knicks programs, or segment on the Knicks, and they all say the same thing. One thing in particular they all say is, what are the Knicks' identity? With Tibbs, not saying I want Tibbs back, but with him, he did create a tough, gritty, defensive identity.
Yeah, you knew you had to play against the New York Knicks.
Correct. With Mike Brown and the crew, I don't know what identity. When you play the Knicks, I don't know. It's It's a question mark. You don't know what you're gonna get night in, night out.
Gum shit. It's like life is like a box of chocolates.
Yeah, bro.
You never know which one you're gonna get.
Yeah, man. I think besides Jalen Brunson, Mitch has been like the backbone of this team, bro. Like, I think if we didn't have Mitch, we would be dog shit.
Nah, I feel that too.
I watch his impact. But that's my point. Mitch impacts the game and it won't show on the stats. But that's the presence he has in the game. And like, we need that from other players. And we don't get that shit. I need Mikal Bridges to attack the basket. I need Cat to get to his spot, be aggressive, and score without fouling.
I don't know why Cat doesn't take any mid-range shots. Like, that's one thing, even this season, because last year he was mostly 3 and drive, and obviously the defense is, like, adjusted to that. But I don't understand why he doesn't do, like, a LaMarcus Aldridge or even Bam Adebayo, like how they take those 14, 16 footers.
Sabonis, they get to their spot, they score, they get back. Cat can't do that. It's like he's tall. His mannerisms don't fit his physique. And people make fun of him with the whole zesty shit, but it's like, bro is really soft. Like, Westbrook, when they played the Kings the other night, Westbrook is sitting there giving him his forearm, and Cat is sitting there trying to get bailed out by the ref. Instead of making a strong big man move, forcing Russell Westbrook to foul you, this is the type of game we're going to have.
To make a call on that.
Or force the refs to make a call without you fouling. But we have yet to see that, and I have no more time for that. Like, I don't know what to say anymore about old boy. Like, he's a talented dude. We see the potential, but it's your 10th year in the league. As you're supposed to be leading Huck Porty. You're supposed to be showing the young cats, Diawara, oh, this is how you do it. This is how we get down. Mm-hmm. But nah. I've been hearing, because of the rumors, he heard them back in the summer for Giannis. He's been checked out ever since. But again, this is a business, bro. This is your 10th year in this league. You know how this shit go. You're not paying up to play. You're not playing up to par. They're going to replace you.
Yeah, especially when you play for the Knicks.
That's real life. You're not doing your job. They're going to go get another teacher, bro.
That's true.
Like, straight up, be just a number. Like, you getting paid a significant amount. There's an expectation there. You're failing to meet that expectation. Night in, night out. I don't know what we going to get from you. I don't know if you're going to commit 2 dumb fouls 3 minutes into the game. Now we got to have Mitch in longer than what he needs to be. He's already on a minutes restriction. He bailed us out the other night. Mitch, what team was it against? When Cat got into foul trouble.
I think I missed that game.
Mitch played extended minutes. I think in the Philly game. I think it was the Philly game. The road game against Philly the other day.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cat got into foul trouble. Mitch had to step up and he played great. But we can't have that. It's too much on Brunson still. We're talking about the same thing, bro. I don't know what OG gonna do, but I'll take OG. I don't complain. But between Mikal and Cat,
gotta go.
They are the
both gotta go.
They're the liabilities, bro. Because McBride, it seems like he gets it. They know when to turn it up. OG, again, he has that second gear. Mikal showed us last night. He's capable of doing it, but I don't got no time for it no more, bro. You gonna play tonight? Oh yeah, all right. Well, you're not gonna play. Okay, we don't have time. We need you every night, bro.
Consistency.
Yeah, you want to be Iron Man? Be Iron Man. Really go out all out. Like, we don't get it. I understand there's a game plan. I understand there's a scheme. One of my friends, he brings that up. Oh, you don't think he wants to go out and get 30? He has to play within the offense. Like, bro, no.
Nah, he doesn't want to get
I'm
30.
not defending Cat last night, like, against Boyles. Like, what were you doing? This was an easy matchup for you. You don't look to score? That's all mental. You checked out already. You don't need to say nothing. You checked out. He said, "I'm gonna just rebound tomorrow." That's what he did.
Well, the rebound led to a win. So if you want to rebound tomorrow, then
cool. It's a win, but I'm not blind to seeing what the problem is and what this schedule about to turn up, bro.
Nah, that's why I had that on the list for the schedule too. Nah, yeah, Steve is passionate.
Bro, this shit tiring to watch, bro. They tall millionaires. They just some tall millionaires, man. And if motherfuckers gotta ask you for passion, if I put a parlay in and the team you're playing and the matchup you're going against, if it's in your favor, but yet you don't give the effort that night, I'm upset, bro. I don't mind you missing shots and doing certain things, but when the effort isn't there, and that's why my parlay lost, we got a problem. Mm-hmm. Again, it's the eye test for me, son. Forget these stats, the eye test.
I want to say that. I want to say the eye test for me, and nobody's really brought it up, and you kind of brought their team up just now. I don't think the 76ers are a good matchup for the Knicks in the playoffs.
I said the same shit.
Cause
I said the same shit. The
Sixers are the Knicks' kryptonite, and the kryptonite is they can score in bunches.
We got a few calls our way late in that game, and that's why we got the win. But in the 7-game series, I'm not afraid. I think the Knicks.
No, I'm not. I want to say I'm afraid.
I think the Knicks. Brunson know what time it is.
It will be a lot tougher than.
Hell
it'll be a lot tougher than that last playoff.
Yeah, they got VJ now, and you can see the difference. VJ's a fucking dog.
VJ, Maxey, and Grimes, all of them could get hot in a minute.
But Grimes and Maxey was there the last time we played them, right?
No, Grimes wasn't there.
Grimes was on our team.
No, Grimes was in Detroit.
Okay. Oh yeah. Right. So, but there was no VJ. There was no Paul George.
Mm-mm. It was just Maxey. It was Maxey and what's other?
But
dude?
now you added VJ.
Yeah, I would say he gives me Paul Pierce vibes. He's going to be a Nick killer.
Yeah, bro. He's good. And I looked at, again, I'm not afraid. I think the Knicks will beat him, but I don't want to see them at first round.
Yeah,
Hell no.
That's what I'm saying. Like when I was watching these past 2 games, I was like, nah, that's kind of like
give me Chicago.
Matchup.
Give me Chicago. You know, like it's just. I want the smoke, but fucking with this team and these personalities, bro, I can't even be confident, like, from what I'm seeing, bro. I know Brunson gonna give it. I know McBride gonna go out there. I know Josh Hart's gonna go out there. And I know Mitch Robinson's gonna go out there. And I know OG's gonna go out there. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna stop there. Anybody I ain't just named, they liabilities, bro. I don't know what you gonna do on a
game by game
night
basis.
Night in, night out, bro. And that's why we talking trade talks with Towns. It's a reason we talking trade talks with you, bro. If you was producing and doing what you're supposed to do,
he didn't even get voted as All-Star starter.
You would have stayed
this
put.
year.
I told you, first game against Milwaukee this season showed me everything I needed to see.
You did say that.
You going against the nigga that you rumored to be traded about. You was upset about that this summer. Go watch that game. I keep saying, go watch that game, nigga.
Nah, cause we learned that shit from The Last Dance. I think that was the shit Jordan and Pippen said when they signed what's homeboy? Kukoc?
Kukoc.
Yeah, you remember? And it was like, yo, we facing homeboy. Like, nah, I got him though. I got
niggas fighting on who going. Yeah, we don't have that. But you know what those dudes have? Fire. That's why they won championships, bro. Motherfuckers didn't like each other in the long run, but they knew the job at hand. We don't have that. Cat know the task at hand, but he's not mentally strong enough to deal with New York, bro.
Yeah, and I think with the playoffs too, I want to say
that jersey get heavy. That Knicks jersey get heavy.
Heaviest jersey in the league. So if the Phoenix Suns are part of this deal, you've brought up this player before, but I think he will fit a perfect piece into this puzzle. If Phoenix asks for Cat, if I'm the Knicks and the salaries work with Giannis or whatever, I'll ask for Dylan Brooks.
They're not. Phoenix is not.
I know they won't, but if you would,
I've never even heard anything linked to this.
No, with Phoenix and Cat?
No, with Dylan Brooks.
But the salaries match, especially in this new CBA. The money has to be like kind of like close.
Okay, finish. So, Cat to Phoenix.
And I'll ask for Dylan Brooks. I don't know who else is on the Phoenix Suns roster because I mostly watch Knicks games and like whatever, but I'll ask for Dylan Brooks, man. I feel like he's a good culture setter. He wouldn't allow the bullshit, like you just said, with the Draymond Green injuring.
He's not going anywhere. We're not getting Dylan Brooks. I'm praying we get Giannis. I don't want to hear, don't got the team. Get these niggas. Mikal, enjoy Portland, Oregon. The housing market is great. You will fit in great with that roster. It rains a lot. It's a slow state. It's great for you, bro. You're not a Knick. You're not gritty. You're not tough. You want to celebrate after every play. Everything's a baseline fader. You don't want to put your shoulder down on screens. You don't want to fall to the ground. You can have 10 more points. You can average 10 more points a game, Mikal Bridges, if you drove to the basket. Stop the clock for us if we're down. You don't do that. You don't want to do that. Get up out of here. That's fine. Get out of here, bro. Cat, I already talked about you. You don't want to be here either, bro. You're not showing it. Get out of here. You see the players that want to be here night in, night out that do it. I want winners. I want dogs. I want to see the Knicks win a championship. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired. I'm no more chances, bro. Leon Rose know what time it is. That deadline gonna get shaky, bro. Watch. He really gonna shake the room.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how all this plays out, because I think the Warriors said they're gonna make a mega offer for Giannis.
I saw, Miami.
Because I think the Warriors' plan is to get Giannis, and I think they want to sign LeBron in the summer.
They're not getting Giannis. I don't see Giannis going there. Steve Kerr's a system guy. If you look at everybody, they chose to draft James Wiseman. Didn't fit their system. That's his fault. They didn't want to get LaMelo, so they took James Wiseman. He's beefing with Kuminga now because Kuminga doesn't fit their system. Now, I understand he's coaching Steph, who's arguably one of the greats. So it's Steve Kerr's system and how Steph fits, and everybody else just got to...
Yes, the system revolves around Steph and his shooting.
Does Giannis fit that? I don't know, but...
He can play the Durant role.
I don't see him.
But the thing is, they also had another shooter with Klay Thompson, and that's what made the Warriors so dangerous, because you had two light-skinned brothers shooting the rock out almost every night, and then you had like.
But nobody wants Jimmy Butler, a 37-year-old who just tore his ACL. You know,
I think they just extended him.
They don't have that much leverage, and also Mike Dunleavy Jr. came out and announced he doesn't want to sell a future for Giannis unless Giannis agrees to an extension. So Giannis will be a rental for them if he does do that. So that's their choice, but. I'm praying the Knicks get him. We need him. We need a savior. The time is now. Again, the East is up for grabs. If I'm thinking about teams we go against, if we have Giannis in the matchup, you can't. And you know what I want? You know why I want Giannis the most? You know why? Because Brunson won't have the ball in his hands, and Brunson running around free. With Giannis,
I was gonna say that too. I think
with the spotlight on Giannis creates so much more offensive opportunities.
I think the gravity Giannis with Brunson would love that.
Correct. We wanted that from Cat, and obviously Cat's not that type of player to where you need to double team him unless you don't have a big that night, and that's the matchup. Teams double team, but on a regular night, teams double team Giannis. Mm-hmm. Now Brunson got the rock. Good luck. Yeah. Good luck. That is the main reason.
That would be like the first year when he played for the Knicks, when he kind of played more of Randall than having the system in his hands.
And again, if we can bring Mitch off the bench, Alvarado, Josh Hart, like Alvarado has a knack, quick step. He can kill you with a floater. He has a little decent shot.
Defense.
I think getting Alvarado will bring a backup point guard with stability, who knows how to play make, who knows how to set up his teammates. You want to see Lobster Mitch? Alvarado would do that. Mm-hmm. So
they've been throwing the Lobster Mitch a little bit more.
So you'll have a primary ball handler in Alvarado, secondary ball handler in Josh Hart. So that's two ball handlers off the bench to go along with
Brunson and Giannis.
Right, so we can switch it up. Brunson can get a break, or they'll figure it out.
Just the ball.
I don't know. I'm just putting names out there.
The ball doesn't have to just be in one person's
Correct.
hand.
I'm just right. So
less easier to defend. That's why in the playoffs, like it'd be so maddening.
You saw when Phoenix came to the Garden, and it's their backup. He wears a mask. Oh, I forgot his name. He got into Kolek ass, bro. Kolek couldn't handle that physicality. Like, so I like Kolek though. I like Kolek. But if I could get Alvarado, I kind of want Alvarado. So
Alvarado's more playoff tested. Like you said, he might be the person where you might need him over Kolek on where you want to go. Yeah, especially for right now. Like Kolek is not really seasoned in playoffs. Man. He didn't play last year in the playoffs or in the regular season. So would you trust him in a do or die come the springtime?
Yeah, I would. He got that. He's from New York.
Kolek.
Oh, Kolek?
Yeah.
Nah.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
So that's why Leon Rose and them
I fuck with Kolek though. I like him as a player, but if we could use him in a trade to upgrade, Yeah, he got to go, man. Yeah, of course. I don't think that's losing something that substantial, especially if we can get another guard back.
You can always get guards in the draft.
Yeah.
Like, people don't stop dribbling after Kolick.
Yeah. So, what topic you got?
The next one we got is the current 4-game win streak. How do you feel after you saw the bad? So what's the semi good looking like? Have you seen anything different? Or do you think they're just riding off, getting wins off their talent?
So last night, the Knicks played the Toronto Raptors, and I watched it from start to finish. I like to say that because I need people to understand I watch these games.
You don't come in at just the third quarter.
Right. And give my opinion or analysis. So from watching that game, I watched the second half, 9 minutes left in the third quarter, and how Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby defensively changed the whole landscape of that game. The Knicks came out flat. They came out flat. I'm surprised we were down like 3 points going into half or something.
Yeah, they were down just like a small going into half.
So they came out 9 minutes left. Mikal and OG took over that game in Toronto. And if we could get that from them on a consistent basis, not even them, OG does that. Mikal, if Mikal can give us that offensive production, he attacked the basket a few times yesterday. I think he got to the line.
He also plays very well with Tyler Kolick. I've noticed that.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've noticed during the season. But
McBride does too. Like when McBride gets in the game and he's with a point guard that can help set up a playmaking point guard, McBride cannot run an offense. That's not his game, and that's cool. But when he's in the game with a Kolick or Brunson, he plays better as well. But there's times Mikal's in the game and he didn't give us what he gave last night. Last night he ran the floor hard. He got to the basket.
Disrupted passes. He just looked more engaged yesterday.
His fadeaways he took were efficient fadeaways. It wasn't just a
flashy fadeaways.
Yeah, like I'm gonna go baseline. He's very one-dimensional. I said this already, but if he gives us what he gave us last night, this team, that's what Leon set up. Again, I'm not mad at none of the players. We had to pay the tax for him. I wish we gave up only 3 first-rounders for Mikal instead of the 5. Maybe.
Yeah, I wouldn't give up the 5, but that was the cost of doing business with the Nets.
With the Nets, it's the Knicks tax, and I get that. But if we could have just gave up 3 and a player.
My highest offer would have been 4. But I think the 5 was just Leon, like, all right, whatever. Just get out of here. Give me
But if even 4 would have been great because we would have had another first rounder and then the Wizards first round this year, and we could have used those as first round leverage in the Giannis package.
I agree.
Anything helps.
I think, like you said, 5 was just the cost of doing business.
I won't beat up the trade. That's Jalen Brunson, man. You wanted your bro here. It's a lot of nepotism in a good way. You keeping our star happy. That's what NBA players that don't play for the Knicks look at, because they see that if a real star player, like if I go there, maybe I can get my front. You know what I mean? It's a place, an organization that can be beneficial for all parties. It was like some 2K shit. Yeah.
When they was like, who you want to play with? Hey, like, give me Bridges. Like, all right.
I really want to go. I really want to go get Giannis. I want to contend, man. I want to see the duo. Somebody brought this up and they said, oh, if you get Giannis, it's going to be the same thing as Lillard and Giannis. It won't work. And I don't think that's the case, man.
You mean what, Giannis?
Lillard and
Lillard and Giannis. Nah, because Lillard didn't want to go to Milwaukee, first of all.
Yeah, I think it was very different. I think that contributed to the mental aspect of it. He did not want to be there.
And he was going through a divorce too. That was later revealed after. So
he did not want to be there. He also went through way more injuries than Jalen Brunson went through. So he was working from that. And then I think it was finding the chemistry with Giannis the first year. And I think it will flow with both of them. I think Giannis will be the first option. Get him his low post looks. Get him his pick and roll.
I would like that because I think even though Brunson, as great as he is, I think he is better suited as being the second option.
And he's also a better passer than Cat. Yeah, I've seen Giannis get double, knows how to pass out the double, or he's attacking, spin, shooter in the corner. You got Bobby Portis right there in the corner. You got Connaughton in the corner. Back in the day, he had Holiday, Jay Crowder. He had a certain lineup around him. And I think if you keep OG...
There was another shooter they had too. I forgot his name. It was like a few seasons ago, like during like their heyday. But I remember it was...
Tony Snell?
So, yes, it was. I think it was like a light skin or a white boy that was a shooter for them.
It's a white boy in now. I forgot his name.
He was like at the far end of like the rotation. He'd be like somebody coming like spot minutes and like 2 threes.
I know you're talking about Russian looking nigga.
Yeah.
He played on Detroit too. Yeah, I know you're talking about. I forgot his name. I know you're talking about though.
Yeah, shit like you know that role is very important because I feel like Landry Shamet fills that role for the Knicks.
Love Shamet. Shamet, another dog on the team, another gritty, put his body on the line. He's gonna do what it takes to win. We need those personalities to win, bro. We're not gonna watch Philly and watch the game when Philly was losing to us. Joel Embiid, all he does is complain. That is Tyrese Maxey team. Maxey and Edgecombe are the only two on that team. What's his name? Oubre.
I fuck with Grimes. I still like Grimes.
I fuck with them three.
I still like Grimes.
All right, well, he ain't doing nothing. What is he doing? He shows up when they're everybody Leon Rose traded. Thank you. Especially Obi Toppin. Everybody he traded. Crazy. You let me know who.
No, hold up. Time out. That's literally like the first time I've heard his name in like months.
Oh, okay.
That's mad.
Okay. I don't know everything, but I know basketball. Emmanuel Quickly is currently on a 5-year, $175 million deal. Arguably the worst contract in the NBA right now. You know who's on the best contract? I told you we had this talk already. Deuce fucking McBride, nigga. Deuce McBride, who's outplaying his contract, who teams are salivating for in this trade. This is what I'm saying. Everybody, that's why I trust Rose. And that's why I know he's going to get cat up out of here. And if it's not before the deadline, it's going to be this offseason for sure. Okay. And we all know it. And it's rightfully so. We have to get better. If you want to contend, you got to get better.
If he doesn't make the All-Star team, that's going to be a very, put him under the microscope. Because, bro, you just was an All-Star starter last year. It was not 2-3 years ago.
I want Giannis because he got leadership. And I brought up Embiid. I remember I said Embiid, and I said it's Maxey's team. Because when you watch Embiid, all he do is complain. Yeah, and foul bait and play dirty. Maxey don't do none of that. Maxey fight. He'll clap. You see him in the huddle clap. Come on, we can do the. All Embiid do is complain. And once your role players see that you complaining, guess what they gonna do? Complain. They not gonna fight through it. But you know what Giannis brings? That leadership, that grit. Giannis played like ice is waiting for him in the locker room if he don't win, bro. That's how Giannis play. We need that. Like he gonna get deported. That's how Giannis play. We need that. Giannis don't play none of that. Mixing that with Brunson, that leadership, that mentality, that's a championship, son.
That's the foundation of
But that's what niggas not grasping. We keep talking about, we can't give up Mikal Bridges and we can't give up Karl Anthony Towns. We're going to gut the team like we did Melo. This is not Melo, bro. This is Giannis Antetokounmpo. I'm trying to win. I want winners.
I want to win.
I want dogs. Kolick, I fuck with Kolick. Dog. Come in the game, he's turning pink and red. Dog. Deuce McBride, great point of attack defender. Gonna be in your stomach. Brunson, we know what Brunson gonna do. OG, Jersey sweating. He can't even breathe after games. But you know who breathing after games? Jersey's all dry. Mikal Bridges' jersey dry. Mikal Bridges not on the floor.
Yo, Mikal, if you ever see this, I actually like you, bro. Don't.
Yo, and I like him too. I respect him as a player. But you don't got that dog in you, pimp. You don't got that dog in you for real. But I see OG got that dog in him. I see the players that play hard, bro. That's all I'm asking for. I'm asking you to attack the basket. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's easy.
We not asking for it's small little things.
Like a 360 dunk.
I'm asking Cat to not foul his defender when he's driving to the basket. For you to not talk to the refs and play through it. He don't have that mental strength. Get out of here. Let's go. It's enough. It's the same episode every night. Same episode every shit. It's the curiosity. I don't want to be curious about a team that I feel should win. I don't know what you're going certain matchups. I'm thinking Towns going to have 30. I don't even think he had a 40-point game this season yet. Nah. Nowhere near close.
That's what I'm saying. He was just an all-star starter last year. You could just tell
you don't just lose your superpowers, right? That is a mental thing. You are mentally checked out. And that's okay. Go be mentally checked out in Milwaukee. Go be mentally checked out somewhere else. Don't be mentally checked out on a team that needs you every night. And then you get asked from a reporter and then you give us that PR response. Yeah, I just got to be better. They played good tonight. Man, fuck you. Get out of there. Go get married. Go live your life, bro. I want to win, nigga. It's the same shit with him, bro. I'm just over it. Send me Giannis. Get him here.
Yeah, I think that's what New York play is. I think this city we just want to win. Every other team, every other city has like won, but somehow New York City is just like nobody can really do this shit here. So I think it like compounds the pressure because we just want to win.
He come here, he would be but I don't know if Giannis fathoms this. He comes here, him and Jalen Brunson get a statue. They get a street named after them. They will be forever enshrined in New York legend. Bro, look what the playoff team last year got. They had the temporary street names.
Nah, fuck that. No. Adams fucked that shit up, bro.
I agree.
That's why I'm saying niggas be too fucking thirsty. If they made it to the finals, okay, put their name up on the fucking
I agree.
board.
It was
y'all was fucking quick.
It was too premeditated. You should have never did that.
Never done that shit, bro.
But my point is, look at.
No, I know what you mean. Like, look what you could get if you win.
Second round got you a temporary street name. Imagine what a championship will give you. And you come into New York and you do it. First of all, you got Milwaukee one. So now you come in here. He handled it like a professional. It's annoying that he doesn't specify what team he wants to go to. But the fact that we know he wants to get traded and he got them a championship. He has every right to leave now.
No, he does.
And the Bucks have a right to.
I think what they're holding. I think what the Bucks and the Bucks fans are holding over him is him like so many years ago saying he will never like run away from the grind. And that was him being young and like actually saying, you know what? I've seen other people jump ship. I'm actually going to do this shit here. So the Buck fans were just trying to keep him there forever. Like, yo, bro, you said this. Like, well, what's on me? Kyrie Irving. Remember he told Boston he was re-signing?
Yeah.
Like so.
Talk is cheap, bro.
Yeah, don't really.
This shit is a business. You heard Giannis. If you lose, you'll be out the league, bro. Obviously, he will never be out the league. But if you lose, you'll be out the league.
He'll be out the league one day.
There's guys 2-3 years, not from not being talented, not from not producing.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like one day, like there'll be an NBA without Antetokounmpo.
Obviously, that's when he retires. But that's different from getting put out the league because of lack of production.
Like Chris Paul.
And that's what he was emphasizing. That happened the game. Right. It's Father Time found it. But he's a Hall of Famer. That's a bad example. An example is like playing your way out the league. Like, for example, Precious Achiuwa.
No. Cam Reddish.
Great example. I just said Precious Achiuwa because
he on the Kings
for now.
Oh yeah.
2 years from now, holla at me.
He might come back to Knicks next year, especially if we trading everybody.
Yeah, okay, sure. I don't want him. You know what's funny? Everybody after the game against the Kings when the Knicks were at Sacramento, when Precious had 20 and 12 against us, and everybody, we traded out Precious, and Precious is doing, look what he's doing in Sacramento. Nigga came to the Garden and did what, bro?
Nothing.
Right. Like, stop. There's a reason he was traded. There's a reason when he was in the game and Tibbs gave him time, he didn't do shit. He had no offensive skill set.
Yeah, he didn't have. He was just mostly rebounding.
And a little block shot here and there. Stop it. People, I don't know what they see when they talk basketball. Like, but he's another player. Like, yeah, again, you don't win, you're out the league. So Giannis is not even the type to lose. He's not in his DNA. Come here. I need that, bro. Pause. I need that on my team. I don't want Cat after losses. I just got to be better. And I'm watching this dude. I'm like, yo, you so full of shit. Stop being a bitch and man up, nigga. See where you going wrong and correct it next game. Well, we don't get that. Again, get him out of here. I want to win.
I think that'll be the name of the episode. Get him out of here. I want to win. But now we'll see what Leon Rose and World Wide West. We'll see the decisions if they decide to go after Giannis or if the asking price gets too high. Because they said the Bucks asking everybody for everything. They actually
rightfully so.
No, I get it.
Rightfully so. Yeah.
Like, this is the best player on the market.
Yeah, man.
Champion. You only get one trade of your superstar.
This is your future, and they have to. I heard they're trying to capitalize like OKC did. Like
getting the Clippers were stupid as fuck for that trade,
of course.
Like even when they first announced it was like Paul George and like somebody else, and then like the whole other list was like down here. So like the Bucks, we'll see what they're asking for, but. Coming up, Brunson, All-Star. Let's want to add that. That's 3 times now as a Knick. Never was an All-Star before.
The fucking mayor, man. Second round pick. You didn't want to resign him, Mark Cuban. You didn't believe. Well, you ain't want to extend him. Excuse me.
Yeah, he didn't want to extend him.
Yeah, sorry. You didn't believe. Thank you. Everything happens for a reason.
And a lot of other people didn't believe too.
We needed that, bro. We needed Brunson. He was a blessing in disguise, boy.
It was the point guard. Knicks didn't have a point guard for so many years, and it showed.
Perfect slot, perfect opportunity, perfect timing. Everything worked out, man.
But I'm happy for him. I think he's probably gonna be the only Knick going to the All-Star game this year.
Right. It should be. You. It's funny. You got it. You was talking about Cat. Remember, I was like, just Brunson, bro. I remember.
When you first started,
you wanted McHale. You was like, McHale's an All-Star.
Yeah, because
OG's an All-Star.
Because everybody be voting for their team.
Bro, I said they weren't All-Stars, bro.
I will trump these elections. I will rig these shits.
Nah, Trump wasn't an All-Star. Trump OG wasn't not an All-Star.
Now we about to get the MAGA heads on our show.
My fault.
Now you Gucci.
I just want to see OG make all defense a second team. It'll be nice.
The thing about what OG and to McHale that takes him out of the All-Star, and you kind of said this, but I'll be like, nah, I'm trying to root for my boys. The consistency. They look like All-Stars for like 3-4 games in a row, and then they look like got like no VC on 2K for the next 3-4, and then it's like up and like you're not going to make the team like that. You got to be consistent from game one until the deadline.
I'm not saying you got to go get 25 a night, 20 a night, even though you should get 8. They should be averaging 15 to 18 like that consistently, but we call these niggas two-way players, bro. Man, and there was a lot of nights I didn't see McHale on no side of the floor. Defense or offense, bro.
That is true. That's
paying him for what we paying him, the 5 first-round picks. All this matters, bro. You have to produce. And I told you this even when RJ Barrett got paid. Once your ass get paid, I'm on your ass. That's when the expectation.
You worse than the IRS,
bro. There's what's that word in contracts? Incentives. Mm-hmm. There's incentives in contracts because there's expectations the team expects you to meet. Hey, you do this, you'll get a bonus of this. You know, they don't. He does. Yeah, two-way player who we gave a lot of money to, bro, and you don't do it on a consistent basis. I said it over and over. I'm good. We'll be small, but we'll have a back line. So we'll be small if we ended up with Holiday and Brunson in the backcourt, but we'll have a back line and we'll have a tough defender in Holiday.
If they somehow keep OG and bring in Giannis. See, if they trade McHale and keep OG to pair with Giannis, I'm okay with that.
I love that. That's what I want. The dog stays, bro. OG stays. OG does not go. No. I told you who stays, bro. You want Cat? Take him. You want McHale? Take him. You want BBL Ubaselli? Take him for free. Nigga, you want...
You giving up Diawara? Nah, I'm fucking with you, but I like homeboy.
No. Diawara stays.
Nah, I like homeboy. I like homeboy. He needs some seasons. He need reps, obviously.
You can see... They call him a project. Rightfully so, because you could see the...
he looks like Siakam and like the other like lanky wings out there.
But I think he shoots the 3 more than Siakam.
But he gives the Knicks that build. That's why the Pacers be fucking up the Knicks, because they throw this lanky ass wing at and he be doing all some goofy shit, and they're like, what the fuck is going on? And he had the free. So the Knicks need that type of like player, like with those different skills. I like Diawara's game. Oh, son, he gets a handle better defensively. He already got a decent little knockdown shot from the 3. He had to move around a basket. Yo, he's raw. Mm-hmm. He's raw. The right player development. The Knicks are good at that. Let's see him 2 years from now. Next year, he gets his little more reps. He gets into Mike Brown. Trust him enough already. They do like an offseason.
But you see.
What's up?
When Knicks is on that losing streak, none of them young niggas is playing now. Nigga went back to a Tibbs type of rotation.
Because then the motherfuckers got mad.
Yeah.
Because Knicks fans like, what the fuck you doing?
Everybody with this whole Tibbs. Tibbs only play this. It's a reason why Tibbs, nigga, it's winning time. I need motherfuckers that's going to produce. I hated the strategy on how Tibbs did it, but I understood why he did it. And I was arguing in a barbershop about this when niggas was like, when we lost to the Pacers in the playoffs, and it was like,
first year or this time?
First year. Okay. And it was like, oh, he could have played Alec Burks and it.
Nah.
And I'm saying, I said, yo, he had nobody to put in, and this is what the people don't fathom. Playoffs is a different fucking horse, bro. It's a different ball game.
Honestly,
son.
it's a different game in the playoffs.
Son, you know, I look at Tyler.
It's a half court game. It's a possession game. It's not up and down like playoff basketball. You really gotta come with your shit.
Gritty, and that's why I ain't gonna lie, son. Detroit. Yo, I'm worried about the Knicks when going against Detroit. It's January. I'm talking about this now, but I'm going off what I've been seeing. So I'm worried about Detroit come April, because it's like, how we gonna look in a half court setting, and you got niggas giving you some full arms and elbows.
They probably gonna have beef this time
that
around.
are fouls, but obviously refs not calling that shit. What are you gonna do? And if I still gotta ask that about my second best player, then you know it's time for him to go.
I feel you on that, bro.
I want a championship contender, championship team.
Well, hopefully with Brunson in the All-Star weekend, he can do some tampering and have some more help following him in New York. Sunday, one of my favorite games of the season, we go against LA. That's always like two of my favorite games when we go against the Lakers.
Last year around the time next week, that's when Luka got traded.
Yeah, because we played LA. I remember I was tight. Yeah. I was pissed when we lost that game. And then I fell asleep early, and then I woke up to the world on fire. I was like, Luka traded to the Lakers, but I always like facing the Lakers. I don't know. I guess it's the Cali, LA, New York thing. There's always juice. I just want to bring that up. I think my favorite game is in March when we actually play in LA. That's always my favorite game in the season. So what do you think about this LA game? Do you think this is also LeBron's last game in MSG?
I think no.
Okay.
I think next year's LeBron's last year, but I think we need to beat the Lakers this Sunday. They've been coming here,
and that's the thing that worried me too. Because every time we face them, we always in like a little streak, and they always do some dumb shit.
Best believe
LeBron
gonna put on the show. I don't think there's ever a time he came to the Garden and didn't show out.
Yeah, he always put up at least decent numbers. He never really had like a clunker.
I'm putting my money on him because I know what to expect. He knows the stage. He knows it's the Garden, even at his old age.
Like you said, he only has like maybe 2 games left at the Garden.
Yeah. So this game and including maybe next year. I think next year's his last year. I think he give the fan base and everyone a heads up. Yeah.
As he should, man.
Yeah.
He been playing ball. I think what was one of his quotes? Like still at the top of the game and in the Hall of Fame. I've never seen a player be in the Hall of Fame while still playing with the longevity he has. Like,
right.
He is a legend in his own right, and he deserves a proper send off.
Right,
as a legend deserves.
I think next year will be the last run. You see, LeBron, sad to say, man.
Do they still got homeboy on the Lakers?
Who?
That Heat dude.
Gabe Vincent.
Yeah. He on the Lakers?
Yeah.
All right, he gonna make threes. I swear, every time I watch a Lakers game.
Oh, yeah. He comes to the Garden and just.
Every time I watch a Lakers game and it's not against the Knicks, he be missing.
Yeah.
He don't even really play. He go against the Knicks.
We talk about this all the time,
boy,
bro.
Be cooking.
Yeah, everybody comes to the Knicks and show out, bro. Everybody come to the Garden and show out, bro. They know the stage. So, same shit. Hopefully the team continues this little run they're on. They're in for.
They got the Trailblazers tomorrow.
They're in, Clinigan and the boys. Denny Avia.
Who else is on there?
Shaden Sharp.
How's Scoot doing?
He's injured. He hasn't played this season. Who else they have? They got a tough Kamara. They have a tough. They got a nice little core. That's why again seeing Mikal there. I wouldn't be upset. Nice vet. Throw the vet up in there.
You give him the perfect, like, yeah, bro. Look what you got over there.
Yeah, you got some young guns. You got a point guard, tall point guard. Get you the ball. Go to Oregon. Go ahead and enjoy Portland. I'm good.
Then after the Lakers, they have like a cupcake game after that. But then, like you brought up earlier, they do have a tough schedule from February 4th to the 24th. I wrote down the team names to like show you what's ahead. So they have the Nuggets, Pistons, Celtics, Pacers, 76ers, Pistons.
Holy shit.
Rockets, Bulls, and Cavs.
Oh yeah, the NBA just threw them in a fucking handicap match.
That is a crazy ass schedule,
bro. That's a crazy sequence. I mean, is Cat built for that mentally?
Well, the 4th is the Nuggets, so he may only play like one game.
No Joker.
Oh no, what happened?
He's back. He's not back.
Oh, I haven't really kept up with
He's been out.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like
Oh, that's why homie's been like Jamal Murray should make the All-Star team.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
He's been out for like 2 weeks now. Strained his knee, something with his knee. But he's coming back. He's not out for the season or anything. Okay. But yeah, he's been out, so I don't know if he's gonna be playing. Again, I'm worried about that Detroit game, February 6th. I'm gonna take it game by game. February 6th. Even after LA, after the Nuggets, February 6th is the game two circle, bro. Circle. Especially how we came out and played against them the first time.
Yeah, I want to slap.
We gonna be at the Garden.
I think you know why people were so mad, because with this new resurgence of Knicks, they actually been like competitive. They haven't really been like embarrassed. So for that streak, it was looking like old 2000s. Like, are y'all even playing basketball? Like, what the hell is going on out there? So
it was a bad loss. So February 6th, they have to come out guns blazing, swinging. Like, you know, that you have to set some type of tone to let teams know, like, this is who we are. Again, the Pistons will come play the Knicks and already know who the Knicks identity is to them. Mm-hmm. Who are the Knicks? To the Knicks. Okay. Well, to the Pistons, right. But just really to the Knicks. Who are you? They have to look at themselves in the mirror. Who are we? Because they get punked a lot. And it's corny.
No, they do. Like even when Trae Young last year with the dice shit.
Yeah, bro.
They get punked.
Again, not telling a player to go punch a player, start a fight, do something. But do something. Give him a little shove. Like, yo, we ain't doing that here. Like something.
Even the OG, like you brought it up earlier, the Bane shit, that shit was out of line, bro.
Stop. Nigga, OG said stop, Bane. Like, what are you doing, bro? Yoke this nigga up. Like, fuck you throwing the ball at me for? Oh, we don't got that.
No, we don't got time for that. But yes, y'all, that is another great episode of Red Hot Knicks Talk. First episode of the new year. We like to appreciate all the love, the support once again. The home studio, Lobby Studios, BK, always showing us love, having us on our best. And surprise, next episode, I think we'll have somebody joining us. So we have our very first guest episode next time we come and record. It's your boy Teddy.
Steve, man.
And this is Red Hot Knicks Talk. Go Knicks. Maybe next time we record, Giannis.
Yeah, you get